Hi, everybody. Today we have Aparna, our communication therapist and specialist, with us on the meeting. So, Aparna, thank you for agreeing to talk about your experience. Can you share a little bit about your experience with the children, about how they wait to communicate in a space of freedom and love?
Good morning, Nandini. Thank you for allowing me to say some things about communication with our children. It's a I would say it's really a real, very amazing experience to be with children and then work with them with relation to communication. And the most memorable thing is they just wait. I go there only once a week. So whenever the Wednesday comes, I would say like they just wait in a line to talk to me. And that I feel it's an amazing thing because they know that I'm there and they can share what they want to. And I feel that is that's a very positive sign because we know that the communication is happening both ways. And it probably took, I would say, almost 8 years for them to trust me and then give their bit and tell me whatever they need to share, and be it whether it's personal or whether it has to go to the parents or whether it is some pain or whatever it is. They just wait and then they come. That moment is just a very precious moment, I would say.
Thank you, Aparna. I just also want to touch on the topic of now that you broke the barrier about trust. Also, I want to just talk a little bit about confidentiality, about how many times in your session I am away, but they request for my presence. And if they don't want me to be there, they say that also, and how they can communicate whether or not what they say is for the world or not. Can you touch on this a little bit and speak?
What I have realized about trust is I think they took time to understand what I am to them. Initially it was just like hi and how are you and things like that, but the day when they decided that they will tell me something, they made sure that I would not reveal anything. I think it was that was the thing which I think was the major highlight. They waited to see if I was like how I was going to tell the world about their communication, whether it was frivolous or whether it is genuine. And for me itself, it took some time for me to understand whether I was hearing it right. So I had to wait for many years. And coming back to confidentiality, I would say like I don't think they want everybody to know what they are thinking. So they make sure to tell people only who choose to listen to what they want to say. So that is very important for them, I think. And also the second thing I feel is, and to whom they want to share, that they are very sure of, like whether they need to share it with this person or not. So what we thought, like in Lotus, which we decided, you and me, we thought like we should ask them. They are adults, of course, after all, no? Like we got to ask them permission whether we need to share, whether we shouldn't share, and to whom we need to share. So that is very important. I think that has sort of given them the trust that we believe in them. So obviously, like every time we ask something which they some personal question which we ask and we want them to share it with others, we always ask them, should we share, should we not share, and only when they give us the permission. I think we've so far done something like that. No, like even if I have to tell you, I ask them, should I tell Nandini auntie? And only when they say yes, or then I come and tell you. And if you have to come into that conversation also, I've been asking you like should I ask them? And then when they say yes, and then we get you to the whole setup kind of a thing. So that is very important for them: confidentiality, trust, belief, and to whom they want their whatever they need information to be shared to. That is very important to them, I feel.
Thank you, Aparna. Actually, I just want to little bit clarify and elaborate on this issue of confidentiality and trust, because it is not about I don't want to tell you. It is not in that spirit of I don't want to tell you this. It is about the spirit of not wasting words, in the sense that if I'm going to speak to somebody who is not in a space of understanding or receiving what I'm going to say, I'm wasting my energy and words. So I don't speak about it. We don't do that. Normally, people who are non autistics, we don't do that. We tend to share everything to everybody, and many of it is wasted energy. If you're not in a place of receptivity, then it becomes very waste of time and energy and the words, So the confidentiality is related to the receptivity of the person to whom it needs to go, the information. So the children always wait patiently
Correct.
to share what they are wanting to say till the other person is ready. And that is why we have been exploring the idea of communication as a speaking mechanism, communication as a doing mechanism, communication as a thinking mechanism so far. So,
Correct. True.
yeah. So, thank you, Aparna. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank,
Nandini. Been a
thank you.
pleasure.